Every other country in the world openly discusses how they can control the weather, how they can make it rain or stop it from raining, so forth, so on, and blah, blah, blah. But let me tell you a little secret. We were the first ones to do it. Look up Operation Popeye on the History Channel. It's mainstream, where they literally flooded the Ho Chi Minh Trail using geoengineering, where they spray nanoparticulates out of the back of airplanes, which is something you can look up and watch them doing every single solitary day with your own two eyes. But sadly, Americans are so stupid that they don't believe their own eyes. They believe what the talking heads on the news tell them, when we happen to know for a fact the news is owned 100% by the elites, the same wealthy people that are perpetrating this. Because believe it or not, these assholes are looking for eternal life. And if they have to kill all of us to do it, they will. And they are. And they are. They're deforesting the earth right in front of us. They're polluting every single solitary river, stream, and ocean on earth. They've literally tricked people into using Monsanto on their own property, which has now caused it to be completely a killing field for anything that lives. The earth had an ecosystem that God put in place, and people have systematically killed off every bird, bee, butterfly, everything that we need to live, they've killed off. But that's okay. That's okay. Because Walmart, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, they all have patents so that they can fix this after we're gone. These guys have literally taken the most simple word like photosynthesis. The sun causes plants to grow. People exhale carbon dioxide. Trees inhale carbon dioxide and make it into oxygen. But fortunately for us, Bill Gates has come along and completely flipped that on its head. And he's trying to show people that taking trees down, throwing them through a wood chipper, compacting them is now, quote unquote, photosynthesis. And people are lazy and dumb enough to believe it. Because when they Google it, that's the answer they'll get.
When we think about climate change, we need to remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. The most efficient way to remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere is to use photosynthesis. It's a natural process that's capturing CO2. Graphite is engaged in what is called durable carbon dioxide removal, and so what that means is we're preserving the carbon captured by plants, keeping it stored for 1,000 years, and we're doing it for the magic number of less than $100 a ton. This is a ton, 40,000 tons per acre of land. Yeah, you're not going to get that any other way. Yeah.
This human... This human parasite has literally taken clear-cutting forests, clear-cutting them, turning them into wood-chipped particles, crushing them down into cubes and putting them in their deep underground military bunkers or their personal underground bunkers, because when you have all the money in the world because you've stolen it through vaccines, medications, television, Amazon, things of that nature, you've got enough money so you can protect yourself, so you think, from the inevitable, which happens to be prodding God. Yes, prodding God, okay? When your family's wealth comes from killing babies at abortion clinics, calling it Planned Parenthood, well, the next best thing would be, after you get rid of all the people, get rid of all the trees. They've already gotten rid of all the birds, they've gotten rid of all the bees. Everything's nest. These people control the weather. Look at their actions and tell me you can't figure this out for yourself. This is not an accident. None of this is an accident. They can and do control the weather. They're spraying heavy metal aerosols out of the back of airplanes over your heads every single solitary day. Some of us boomers remember when, I'm not a boomer, never mind, I'm a Gen X, whatever. Some of us remember when the sky was blue with fluffy clouds. There weren't airplanes spraying tic-tac-toe patterns in the sky every day whose ultimate goal was to literally block out the sun, which they do. They control the weather. They use NEXRAD and Doppler. It's not there to tell you what the forecast for the next day is. It's there to amplify, increase, and mess with the weather. And it works. It works. I mean, what more do you need to understand? These people are lying to you, all of them. They're running the national debt up like it's a contest. They're starting wars. They're making everything absolutely uneasy because they want to reset everything. It's called the Great Reset. The World Economic Forum has a YouTube video on it. I've shown it numerous times, and apparently I'm going to have to show it again. They're doing this by design. Trump is 100% in on the plan because they're all in on the plan. The ones that aren't on it are you and I. And some of us have been trying to wake some of you up for almost 2 decades, and it just doesn't seem to be taking. At any rate, Richie from Boston,